How's it going, everybody? We're here with another episode of The Rings of Power. I really don't know how everyone's going to survive the events of last episode. The way it was portrayed, it looked like everyone was going to die. Of course, we know that's not possible. Before we go into this episode, there's a few things that I want to address. The first being the identity of this man who fell from the sky. I saw a really compelling theory that this guy is Sauron. I thought maybe he could be Saruman, but I wasn't thinking Sauron. And the reason for this is in the first episode, Galadriel says this place is so evil, our torches give off no warmth. When Nori finds this guy who fell from the sky, she falls in and doesn't get burnt by the fire. And I did make a comment that, well, is that because he's evil? And he's so evil that the fire gives off no warmth. And then we had the weird scene where he's healing himself in the water with the ice. Nori touches him, and it climbs up her arm, and then it explodes. But she didn't seem hurt, but she was scared of him. So I don't know about that one. And then the reason for the Priestess of Morgoth looking for him is because he is Sauron. Which I think either way it makes sense, whether they're looking for Sauron or the enemy of Sauron. I did notice that one priestess who looks like Slim Shady has tits, and I did not realize that until looking at the image on Amazon. So I don't think that's Sauron. And also, apparently there was a moment where the guy who fell from the sky was speaking in black speech, which I did not pick up on, because I don't watch with subtitles, so. I'm still not 100% sold on the theory. I mean, I can't really explain him speaking in black speech, but he gives off such Gandalf vibes. I thought for a second it might be Saruman, and it would be kind of an interesting twist that, when Saruman came, he was a lot like Gandalf at first, but then slowly was twisted into what we see him as in Lord of the Rings. And then that goes into another thing that I wanted to talk about. So I thought there for a second we had two different timelines. And then it was brought to my attention that, well, if the other Maiar are going to come to Middle Earth the same way the Starman, whoever he is, perhaps they are two different timelines. Because I assumed that the comet meant that all the timelines were connected. But if we had different characters coming down at different times, I suppose that still leaves the possibility of different timelines. So I'm also thinking that we haven't seen Saruman yet. And after hearing Adar talk about what he did to him, I have a feeling he might be split into multiple people. In the same way that the ring and Sauron's body are two different entities of the same being in a way. Perhaps he is the Slim Shady person, and he's also Gandalf, or someone else. I don't know. I'm still going to go ahead and guess that we haven't seen Sauron yet. I'm hoping that we haven't, and that we won't find out what he's going to look like until the end of this season, or perhaps start of season 2. Anyways, it's enough theory talk. Let's go ahead and jump into episode 7. I've also been seeing a lot of theories about who Halbrand might be. I think the most likely thing is that he'll end up being one of the Nazgul. I've also seen things that he might be that undead king that didn't come to the aid of Isildur. The one that later helps Aragorn save everyone at Minas Tirith. Damn. So the ash didn't burn anyone. Well, I guess they forgot that hot ash burns people. Or maybe it's so evil that it gives off no heat. And that's how they all survived. The volcano is so evil. Shit. I've seen the bodies at Pompeii. I know what they're supposed to look like. I mean, visually this looks very cool.
Are you hurt?
Miraculously, no. I'm not. Perfectly fine. I jumped into the well again. Yeah, that guy's not gonna make it. I guess the eruption wasn't as bad as it looked. That's really the only explanation. Oh, dude, I knew this guy was gonna die. One friend down.
Soldier! He's gone! Over here! Hurry! Hold my hand. Over. Step forward.
Isildra's gonna be fine. I'm not worried.
Up ahead, the grove. I think this is it.
Said that 3 days ago.
No, he's right.
Wonder how far behind they've fallen. What happened here?
My great-grand used to speak of mountains to the south that could spit fire rock.
Okay. So much for the timelines.
Evil is rising.
Now it's confirmed they're all on the same timeline. And they must be close to everyone else.
Your friend up there, the big fella, you don't suppose
Suppose what?
maybe he could fix it?
Yes.
Go on, Nori.
It's my brood of us to ask more of him.
I'll ask him then.
Sadik.
Who are you? God. Who is this guy? Well, he's a Maiar. We know that. Whether he's Sauron, Saruman, Gandalf, a Balrog.
Just like Sadik said he would.
No, I don't think he's fixing it. What the hell was that? Oops. Am I the bad guy? Oh, shit.
We ask for something sacred from this mountain, and so we offer something sacred in return. In exchange for access to your mithril mines, the elves are prepared to furnish this city with game, grain, and timber from the elder forests of Eriador for the next 5 centuries.
5 centuries.
I see you've learned a few words of Stone Tongue. Impressive. Why should we trust any elf?
You should not, but you can trust me. For I am no common elf,
Nice.
and I see in elves that which they cannot see in themselves. That is why I stand before you now alone, pleading, help us.
I will speak to my son now.
What is to be your answer, Father?
It is said that when Aule created our people, he crafted us of 2 elements, fire and rock. The rock that lives within us hungers for the eternal, resisting the pull of time. The fire embraces truth, that all things must one day be consumed. We do not dig in earth that cannot support it, delving into depths beyond the darkness, tempting shadow, rock, and mine.
Damn, he's got a
There
point.
is all beneath the mountain. I will not risk dwarven lives to help the elves cheat death.
Cheat death. My friend is drowning, reaching for me to pull him to shore.
The fate of the elves was decided many ages ago by minds much wiser, much farther seeing than our own. Defy their will,
Damn.
and this entire kingdom might fall.
Such wisdom.
Perhaps the entire Middle Earth.
I can start to imagine how this is gonna go.
I am sorry, my son.
High-spirited, uncaring old fool!
What is right?
You said the other dwarf lords were open to the proposal. Perhaps we could force your father's hand.
He's more than just my father, Disa. He's our king. What kind of father would I be? If we teach our children the will of a king should be counted as straws to be cast to the wind.
All right, fine. I shouldn't have said he had lice in his beard.
Well, in your mother's case, she actually does have lice in it. I'm joking. I'm joking.
Now we know that eventually they are gonna delve too greedily and too deep.
So this is goodbye then.
We do not say goodbye.
Oh, Durin.
We say no.
Namarie.
It means more than simply farewell. It means go towards goodness.
Damn, dude, this just makes it even sadder, knowing Durin's fate. All he wanted to do was help his friend. Oh, would you look at at that. Well, now we have to mine it. God, I love Durin.
Why'd they do this?
To make this their home.
Yeah, no more Southlands.
These lands are dead. We must rally to the living.
Or put steel down their throats. Won't allow
We
it.
must. We must.
It isn't your fault.
Yes, it is.
There's the Isildur's horse.
Isildur!
Is Isildur trapped under a bunch of burning rubble? I didn't see him get out of there. And he's not with them.
Take my horse. Continue.
They're dead. Aren't they? My friends. My mother. Everyone.
I don't think so.
Cannot be known hollows the mind.
I've killed orcs before, you know.
When I was your age, there was no such thing as orcs.
How many have you killed?
Many.
Good.
It darkens the heart. To call dark deeds good. It gives place for evil to thrive inside us. Of that every soldier must be mindful.
Why soldier then?
You are now.
Perhaps we can make one of you yet. How much further until we reach the encampment?
It's just beyond this rise.
Jeez, watch the branch.
How much further until we're clear of this smoke? How long have we been clear of it?
Nearly a mile.
Is she blind?
Keep walking, both of you. Guide my horse. No one need notice. Keep walking.
They call it Greenwood the Great. Keep your head down and your eye on that line of cliffs. You'll find the big folk settlements on the far side. And all I can tell you is, half of folk haven't seen them since the days our ancestors lived in parts unknown over 1,000 years ago. And that's a long time to wander. Even for a fellow with big legs.
Damn, they're kicking him out. Oh, look at that. Whatever he did worked. This is pretty sad, dude. I'm not gonna lie. Especially if this is Gandalf.
Should have just stayed on trail. I saw that star falling. Should have just let it alone. Eleanor tried to tell me, Mother, I'm just a Harfoot. That's all I'll ever be.
Well, this is depressing.
Off to bed, Nori.
Have you ever lost someone close? To them?
My brother. And my husband. Celeborn was his name. We met in a glade of flowers. I was dancing and he saw me there.
You were dancing.
The war seemed so very far away then. When he went to it, I chided him. His armor didn't fit properly. Called him a silver clam. I never saw him again after that.
What you said before. It isn't your fault. It's mine.
You did not intend for this to happen.
I gave power to the enemy.
Some say that is the way of things. But I believe the wise also look upon what is in our hearts. And this was not in yours.
How am I to let it go?
There are powers beyond darkness work in this world. We have little choice but to trust to their designs and surrender our own.
My home is gone. Where's the design in that?
I cannot yet see.
We still haven't seen Adar.
That's it.
This looks familiar.
What do you smell?
Mountain flesh.
Nothing but ashes.
Oh,
Remove the first light.
What light?
Aaron's gonna do it all himself.
Another timer.
We need to give the rocks time to resettle.
Self-discipline, Master Elf.
I think that'll bring you success.
Did in our contest.
Did it?
You lost on purpose.
My aim was never to defeat you, but to gain your ear a while longer.
Elf lies.
I was winded.
Blast it. I always thought you were mighty dwarvish for an elf.
And you are a rather elvish dwarf, Durin.
Do you have our secret names? For use only amongst ourselves. Elrond.
You save it, Durin, for the far side.
These are very unstable minds, man. Okay, damn. It's a big void. Oops.
Brother. It's more than we ever imagined.
King Durin, there is a...
Enough!
Seize the elf.
Gosh. I mean, in the end, we know Durin's father's right, but it still sucks.
When your mother bore you, something inside you was ill-formed. Your breathing was ragged and dry. Folks said you'd never see the first winter. But every night, after your mother's weeping eyes had found refuge in sleep, I held you to the firelight. Kept your chin up all night long. And one night, I gazed down on your tiny naked face, and I saw upon it the great grey beard of an old dwarven king. And when your mother woke, I told her she need cry no more. Her son would live, and he would move mountains. How do you expect me to move mountains, father? If you fall to pieces when I dig a single hole, the iron that must bear the most heavy of burdens must also endure the most rigorous timbering.
Signing your allies to death is not tempering. Elrond is as much a brother to me as if he'd been fired in my own mother's womb.
How dare you?
How dare you! Squandering the future so you can cling to the past! You profane the crown you wear!
Damn.
Leave it. It's not yours anymore.
The stream took her away.
Poppy? What are you doing? We have to save them.
Why don't you take a look outside, and then we'll talk.
That grew fast.
How'd you think? He fixed it.
footprint is that? This person. Slim Shady with tits. I guess they've been tracking him this whole time. God, Nori, what are you doing?
Nori!
You harm a hair on her foot, and I'll bring the lot of you.
Arm hair on her foot. Oh, Jesus Christ. Well, it looks like we're not migrating anymore. And there goes all the food. Messed up, Nori. God. Just keep your mouth shut.
You're coming with us. Please. Beric, you won't listen to any of us.
Only listen to Isildur. He knows. He's not dead. He's not dead! Faramir's alive!
I should never have pulled the elf on board. I should have left her in the sea where I found her.
He's bitter about everything. Yeah, and where's Arondir? We haven't seen him either. Okay, some people did get burnt. Jesus. I guess not everyone got out unharmed. Oh. Thank God. Oh, it's just some random dead woman. Oh, thank God. Hey, there he is. It's your stepdad.
Preparations are nearly complete. We can depart within the hour.
What of the Southlanders?
One garrison will remain behind to escort them to a safe settlement.
Man, what a disaster.
Galadriel.
No one kneels in Numenor.
You are not in Numenor. Fault that is. Mine alone.
Our ships are waiting, my queen.
Do not spend your pity on me, elf. Save it. For our enemies. For they do not know what they have begun. For I, Miriel, daughter of Ar Inziladun, vow this. Numenor will return.
Shit.
Captain, we sail with the tide. Captain.
Captain? What about Isildur? Is he just gonna get left behind? They're gonna think he's dead until the next season?
On your feet now, girl. Stand up. Come together what we can. Don't let this spin to your spirit. It'll be all right.
Don't lie to her, Largo.
It will be all right.
Pity's sake, Brandyfoot. Give us a moment to weep.
Weeping? Is that all you think we have left in us? We don't slay dragons. Not much for digging jewels. But there's one thing we can do, I warn. Better than any creature in all Middle-earth. We stay true to each other. No matter how the path winds, we face it. With our hearts even bigger than our feet.
So full of hope. Maybe we stop walking. Maybe we start living in holes in the ground.
Nori, where are you going?
To help my friend.
Let's go get her friend back.
Warn him what's coming.
Alone?
She won't be alone.
You guys aren't going anywhere. Not without me.
We're going on an adventure.
We're going to those woods. Brentford girl was right to help him. Was right all along.
You know, Malva, just once, it would be grand if you weren't right all the time. I'm coming with you.
God damn. Four Harfoots on a journey.
Bones have been set. Wounds bound. We can travel.
Where will you go?
An old Numenorian colony. They say there's fresh land, fresh water.
Then I will report to our High King. To face whatever awaits me.
But what of our king?
Your king?
Oh yeah, what the hell happened to Halbrand?
Has no one informed you?
Halbrand. I thought you had died.
What happened to
Forgive
you?
me if I had done.
The wound soured overnight. I thought to try and treat him on the road, but
This wound needs elvish medicine.
I knew she was gonna say that.
And you're right.
I'll have
Yes,
the
it
healers
does.
gather what provisions I can.
Well, my friend. It seems fate has in store for us one more raft.
And this is not over. I will not abandon these lands and condemn them to burn.
Strength to the king!
Keep it. Soldier.
That's a fancy sword. Don't mind if I do. Dude.
That's all my fault.
No. No, it isn't. It's your father's. He's grown too old. His mind too feeble. His eyes too dim to see that no matter how many crests he hurls to the floor, one day this will be your kingdom. During the Fourths. And together we will rule this mountain and all others before our time is done. That Mithril belongs to us. We are going to dig.
How are you gonna do that?
Seal it up.
Damn, that's a deep vein. Uh-oh. Damn.
Cast up your sun cloaks and your helms.
You are no longer to be burdened by the day. This is our land now.
Here, Adar, Lord of the Southland.
That is the name of a place. It no longer exists.
What shall we call it instead, Lord Father?
Mordor. The Southlands. Shit. It's Mordor now. Damn. Feels like we're finally getting to the meat of the series, which sucks because there's only one episode left. Damn. Kind of feels like we won't see that Balrog until next season. I don't know if Durin's going to overthrow his father or what's going to happen, but they only got one episode left, so I imagine it's probably not going to happen until next season. I'm still not sure about the Man from the Sky. Is he Gandalf? Is he Sauron? I don't know. I'm still not sold on anything. And the Numenorians, I guess, will come back. And we still didn't find out what happened to Isildur. I mean, he can't be dead. Man, so many cliffhangers. I wonder how long we're going to have to wait for season 2. How many years? God, it's really going to suck when the show ends. I guess at some point Sauron's going to come kick Adar out of Mordor. Kill him, probably. Well, Durin and Elrond continue to be the two most interesting characters. But all the other storylines are finally getting to that point where it's like I'm invested in what's happening. Which sucks because things are going to end in the next episode and we'll have to wait a year, 2 years, however long. Well, anyways, thanks for watching, you guys, and I will see you in the last episode.